Today, we'll be talking about a project focused on improving financial well being for graduate students. Specifically, we're designing a conversational user interface or CUI chatbot that provides personalized, supportive financial guidance. As graduate students ourselves, we notice that conversations around budgeting, debt, and money management often create stress and discomfort, even when resources are technically available. Our goal was to design something that not only provides financial help, but does so in a way that feels approachable and relevant to the everyday experience of a student. We began by exploring why financial management is such a persistent challenge among graduate students. Through research, interviews, and surveys, we identified several consistent pain points: limited income, high living costs, rising tuition and debt burdens, and a general lack of time to focus on personal finance. These factors combine to create financial stress that many students feel ill equipped to actually handle. What was particularly noteworthy, though, was that emotional barriers played a large role. Students often felt judged or intimidated by traditional financial tools. Some even avoided the topic altogether because they didn't know where to start. This disconnect revealed a gap in how financial support is being offered, a gap not of content but of delivery and tone. We asked ourselves, what if we could offer financial support that felt more human and less overwhelming? While many financial tools exist, they often assume a baseline level of financial literacy that not all users have. They may use complex terminology or ask users to input data without sufficient guidance. This creates a barrier, especially for students who are already under stress. We saw an opportunity to create something conversational, something that feels like talking to a peer or mentor rather than navigating a spreadsheet. A chatbot seemed well suited for this. It could break down tasks into smaller, digestible steps, explain concepts in plain language, and respond in a friendly, judgment free tone. Ultimately, we were motivated by the idea of designing a tool that students could return to regularly, not just to track spending, but to feel more confident and supported in their financial decisions. So, here's the core problem we're addressing: there is a lack of accessible, empathetic financial support that truly fits the needs of graduate students. Our solution, or CUI based chatbot, is designed to fill this gap. Unlike traditional tools, our chatbot guides users in real time. It can adapt to different levels of financial understanding, respond to emotional cues, and offer support in a conversational way. In essence, it acts as a financial coach available at any time, focused on building user confidence and competence over time. What makes our chatbot approach distinct? There are two main innovations in the interaction design. First, the chatbot adopts a non judgmental coaching tone. It's not just a tool that gives answers, it guides, reassures, and responds appropriately based on the user's behavior or mood. Second, it's emotionally responsive. For example, if the user expresses frustration or confusion, the chatbot changes its tone, simplifies the information, or pauses the conversation. This responsiveness is crucial in helping the user stay engaged rather than feeling overwhelmed. We believe that these small but meaningful design choices will make a noticeable difference in user retention and satisfaction. Our feature set was developed with real user needs in mind. Here's a brief overview: budget creation and management. The chatbot walks users through setting up and adjusting their budget with prompts that clarify categories and spending goals. Real time expense tracking. Users can log and categorize expenses conversationally without switching to another app. Debt management. The system breaks down repayment options, explains loan terms, and offers comparison tools. Saving support. Small wins are encouraged, like saving $5 a week, and the chatbot tracks progress over time. Contextual financial education. Rather than long articles or courses, the chatbot delivers short, topic relevant explanations as users encounter new concepts. Our design goal was to keep these interactions simple, clear, and supportive, avoiding financial jargon whenever possible. This table maps the chatbot's core features to the specific user tasks they support. For example, budgeting. The chatbot provides step by step guidance, helps categorize expenses, and sets reminders for periodic check ins. Debt management. It helps users understand interest rates, repayment plans, and timelines using clear language and visual aids. Learning and motivation. It offers motivational nudges like, you've stayed under budget 3 weeks in a row, or let's review your goals for this month. The system is designed to adapt based on a user's comfort level. A beginner might get more explanations and prompts, while a more experienced user can ask direct questions and receive concise responses.
We drew insights from a range of studies on AI driven financial tools and conversational interfaces. Research suggests that users are more likely to engage with tools that provide emotional support and break complex tasks into manageable paths. Chatbots in financial contexts have shown to increase saving behaviors and reduce debt related stress, especially when they personalize response. However, existing tools often fall short in accessibility and tone. That's where our emphasis on empathy and usability becomes important. Our research guided our approach to language design, conversational structure, and the prioritization of user control. Our early prototypes focused on a user persona named Emily Cooper, a 26-year-old PhD student with part time income and significant student debt. Emily's goals were to manage her budget, reduce anxiety about money, and understand her loan repayment options better. But like many students, she felt unsure where to begin and didn't feel comfortable using traditional budgeting apps. So, our prototype chatbot was designed to feel like a helpful companion. Available on both desktop and mobile, it offers flexibility for students with unpredictable schedules. Our goal was to create a tool that Emily and users like her would actually want to use more than once. Before moving to a high fidelity version, we created paper prototypes to test initial conversation flows and tone. This allowed us to iterate quickly based on early feedback and make sure the chatbot's voice was both informative and approachable. We tested how users responded to prompts, explanations, and task structures. Based on this, we refined our content to reduce ambiguity and remove jargon. Here's a brief walkthrough of our current prototype. In the first interaction, Emily is prompted to set up a budget. The chatbot asks about income and expenses, helps categorize them, and offers explanations where needed. For instance, clarifying the difference between fixed and variable expenses. Next, she explores debt repayment options. The chatbot explains interest rates and terms like income driven repayment in plain language. When Emily seems unsure, the chatbot reassures her and suggests taking it one step at a time. Throughout the interaction, short motivational messages are used, not only to be overly positive but to acknowledge effort and reinforce progress. For example, it's okay to feel unsure. Most students are figuring this out too. To evaluate the prototype, we conducted usability testing with 6 graduate students between the age of 24 and 30. We used Think Aloud protocols and post task interviews. Our evaluation focused on how easily users could understand financial concepts, where the conversational flow felt confusing or unhelpful, whether the chatbot's tone felt appropriate and motivating. We analyzed the results using thematic coding, which helped us identify patterns in user behavior and feedback. Here are key takeaways from testing. Users appreciated the chatbot's calm, non judgmental tone and clear prompts. Budgeting and debt features were seen as most useful. So, some terms still caused confusion, so we'll continue simplifying language and offering definitions as needed. Several users reported feeling more confident about their finances after the session, which aligns with our goals. Based on this feedback, we plan to enhance error handling, add more examples, and introduce brief onboarding messages to explain how the chatbot works before diving in. Thank you.